Hi, this is Marianne today, and we're going to do some pro tips for the home cook. Make life a little bit easier. Now, I have a cutting board. It doesn't have any squigglies on it to hold it down. Pro tip is you take a paper towel. Let's see, get this to where you can see. So it will move when I'm cutting. So what we do is we take a paper towel that's been dampened and we put it on there, and look, now it won't move. So when I'm doing my job here, oh, this is probably a 40-year-old vegetable peeler. Did you know that the vegetable peeler, you can go down and up? Isn't that something? So, see, now I've got this all done. Guess this bowl will be my waste bowl. And when I go to cut my carrot, which is a delicate operation, my thing is not wiggly. I like to go in small pieces when I do carrots. Here's my hand, here's my knife, here's the food. Now, the carrots are pretty wobbly, so what I like to do is, it's hard to show, so I like to get it started and then get my hands out of the way and go down. And now it's flat, so I just don't like to have my hands in the way. I don't know about you all, but I just don't like to get cut. So now that piece is like that, but that's a little wiggly. So we'll put it like this. So now I want these pieces smaller because I am making diced carrots to go in fried rice. So I want my carrots diced small. And some people are professional dicers. That's fine. Me, I'm not. I just like to be careful about what I'm doing. And right here I'm sitting down so the food is really close to me. Get these guys back over here. Look at that. And I'm going to cut them all. This left hand's holding all of them. And then this is going down. And see how I have my thumb and my finger holding on to the blade. I have total control over this knife. And you'll see a lot of people do this. There's no control from your knife going left and right. I would never have a knife that's not under control next to my hand that's holding the food. And I know chefs like to tell you all this fancy stuff, but you don't have to be a fancy knife cutter. You just have to be safe, consistent, know where your knife is at, and know where your food is at. And if somebody's trying to talk to you while you're cutting stuff, tell them to get out of your way, because you don't want to have to hurt yourself. Now, here's, most people cut it like this. Now, I've cut this end so it's flat, and I can literally go like this, and that ends up holding my food. Let's see if we can do it this way. Oops, there we go. That's pretty cool, huh? Look at that. Nice dices. Nice dices. Oops, I want him a little bit smaller. Oh, man, this one's a really hard one to cut because it's just wonky. You heard that terminology, I'm sure, over the years. Wonky. Things are wonky. Now see, I can get my left hand pretty close to this blade because I know what my right hand is doing to keep my hand from getting hurt. My left hand. That's too much to cut at once. Put him off to the side. Oh, I'm just not feeling that. Don't be afraid to stop if you're not feeling it. And this is, notice that my cutting board never moves because that white paper towel down there. And now my dices are not a perfect dice. I am not a professional dicer. Those, I think, are most kitchens and most restaurant culinary schools. However, it didn't take too long at all. And I have all that carrots diced up. That's my pro tip for the day. Look, my table doesn't move and my board doesn't move. My right hand is the knife. My left hand holds the food. And look at that.